UFAS is the Universal Feed Assurance Scheme, which is owned by the AIC and is aimed at the UK compound feed industry. It started in the early 90s where the UK had a couple of animal feed scares, one relating to salmonella in eggs, and then that was closely followed by BSE, mad cow disease, and the industry decided we need to take control of what we're doing and make sure that we have a credible and safe industry. The main objective of UFAS is to ensure that animal feed that is supplied to UK farms is safe and fit for purpose, so the human food chain is protected. The way we ensure that the feed is safe is by giving participants a set of procedures to follow, in particular around purchasing of their raw materials, so that they all come from assured companies who have been independently audited.
When we're sourcing material, UFAS is critical to what we do because we look to the approved suppliers list to make sure that any supplier we would want to use is on that list and accredited. Everything they bring in, whether they're on that list or other lists as well, that all of their raw materials are assured, and we would feel confident using them in the mill, that they're assured and that the food they're going into, therefore that makes it okay for our customers, and we would always have confidence in that.
The first thing that will happen when it gets to the mill is that the site will have intake procedures where a sample is taken and it's checked against the specification for the product, and then it will go through a range of tests depending on what that material is to ensure that it's fit for the purpose. We make sure sites follow the rules by having a team of experienced qualified auditors that come out and visit each site on an annual basis and go through their processes and check that they're applying the scheme rules.
When we know we've got a UFAS audit coming up, we do a complete review of our systems from the past year. I wouldn't say it's preparation as much as it's an ongoing plan. We work to UFAS all year round. It's a code of practice, that's what we operate to. The type of areas we make sure we're compliant with particularly are areas in testing of finished feed, testing of raw materials, general cleanliness of the mill, the actual procedures, the working procedures on a day-to-day basis, checking we're compliant with the authorities that we should be, that type of thing.
The main benefit of the scheme is that we've worked closely with the FSA and the VMD to get what they term earned recognition, which means their inspectors visit UFAS certified sites less frequently. A typical example would be that a veterinary medicines directorate approved mill would historically have had a visit once every year, and that has now come down to potentially as much as once every 4 years. So that's a significant time saving for the mill, and there's also a fee associated with each one of those visits, so there's a cash saving as well.
For us, the UFAS scheme it's our set of operating procedures that we use every day to ensure that we produce consistent and high quality feedstuffs for our customers. The secondary benefit that we get out of it is that by following the laid out procedures, we actually have assurance that what we're producing is safe and fit for purpose for the customer at the same time. We see the fact that we comply with UFAS, it means our suppliers have to comply with their necessary certifications. It gives everybody in the complete supply chain the confidence and assurance to know that what we're taking in here to use in customers' feed is of the right quality and the right consistency.